Help me reach 1,000 subscribers. It started with a joke, or at least that's what I told myself. My wife, Sarah, laughed and said, "My work husband buys me lunch every day. You should step up." I laughed with her, brushing it off. But something in her tone, something subtle, gnawed at me. Sarah worked in marketing. Team lunches, brainstorming sessions, client calls, and always Ethan, her so-called work husband. Snacks, memes, private jokes. She said it made long days bearable. I believed her. We'd been married 7 years. I trusted her completely. She was my best friend, my anchor. The person I thought would never give me a reason to doubt her. But things started shifting. Subtle at first. She began dressing differently for work. Makeup, perfume, heels she once complained were uncomfortable. I teased her about trying to impress her office husband. She laughed it off. "I just want to feel confident again," she said. Then came the late nights, the endless client calls, the sudden emergencies. I wanted to believe her. I really did. Until one night her phone lit up on the counter. A message from Ethan, "Still thinking about that dessert. You're bad for my diet." It wasn't overtly inappropriate, but it wasn't just friendly. I scrolled up. Her reply, "Haha, you loved it. I'll make it up to you tomorrow." Something inside me snapped. The next morning I tried to keep it casual. "You and Ethan seem close, huh?" She gave that careful smile, the one that doesn't reach her eyes. "He's just a friend, babe. Don't be paranoid." I let it go, tried to push it down. But doubt had planted its seed. Then, a week later, she came home with a silver bracelet, tiny stars glittering on it. "Everyone got one at work," she said. I didn't believe her. That Friday, I showed up at her office, coffee and flowers in hand. What I saw made my chest tighten. Her leaning over Ethan's desk, laughing too close. When she saw me, her face froze, then forced a smile. "Babe, what are you doing here?" I held up the coffee. "Thought you could use a pick-me-up." Ethan stood, shaking my hand. "Nice to meet the famous husband," he said. Famous husband. The word stung. And that's when I noticed, the same bracelet on his wrist, matching hers. I said nothing, smiled, and left. The drive home was a torment. That night she came in late. When she hugged me, it wasn't perfume I smelled, it was him. After her shower, I asked calmly, "So, matching bracelets, huh?" "Cute," she said, pale. "It's not what you think." "Then tell me," I pressed. "He gave them to everyone as a joke," she said. "No one else wore one." Silence. That night I barely slept. Every laugh, every glance, every late-night message replayed in my mind. The next day I decided to turn the tables. "Can't today, having lunch with my work wife," I said casually. She laughed. "You don't have a work wife." "I do now. Jenna from accounting. She says I should step up too." The color drained from her face. Over the next few days I kept it going. Jenna brought me lunch, joked with me, made me the center of attention. Sarah's laughter faded. Questions started. "Who's Jenna? Why do you talk so much with her?" Until one night she snapped, shouting, "Are you trying to make me jealous?" I looked at her calmly. "Does it feel good? Because that's exactly what you've been doing to me." She went silent, then whispered, "I didn't mean for it to go that far." A week later the confession came. Walks turned into drinks after work. Lunches turned into secrets. She cried, begged forgiveness, swore it meant nothing. But when she said it didn't mean anything, I realized it meant everything. Trust, once broken, can't simply be fixed. That night I packed my bag. She clutched my arm, tears streaming, begging, "Please, I'll fix it." I looked at her and said, "You told me to step up, Sarah." I am, by walking away. 6 months have passed. I heard she quit her job, maybe guilt finally caught up. I'm not angry anymore. Just done. Sometimes the hardest truth isn't about betrayal, it's knowing when to stop fighting for someone who stopped choosing you. And when people ask why I left, I simply say, her work husband bought the lunches, but I was the one paying for it.